Hey guys, Sandy here. Welcome back to the channel. Today I have a photo and my Follow Sketch Friday posted edition. So let's see what I can do. All right guys, I have gone ahead and pulled a background that I have made previously. This is one of the Sunday night mixed media backgrounds. I don't remember if this is the one that I ended up with or this was just a stencil print and I didn't like what happened with the first one. There was something along those lines. Wasn't exactly sure which one it was, but it's okay. So I am using a bunch of rainbow paper. So the photo is actually the screen in a Tesla. When we were in Florida for a funeral, for my father-in-law's funeral, we rented a Tesla to drive all over Florida, picking up various children from airports and school and all of those things. And it turned out it had a Rainbow Road mode. And I know it's not called Rainbow Road mode. I don't remember what it's really called, but it was like Rainbow Road from Super Mario Kart. So took a picture of it and we knew we had to document it. So I also I just lost my thought. So I'm using all of these really bright, colorful things, right? But I feel like everything is getting lost there. Like it's kind of losing the prominence of the rainbow, right? At least that's the way I feel about it. So I wasn't exactly sure what I wanted to do or how I wanted to fix that because it's definitely feeling like something is weird, right? It's feeling something is weird. So I am not sure what I'm doing, right? I'm like, something's got to give. So I pull everything apart and I decide ultimately that that background is not the background that I need to use. I decide to go with a white background. And then after that, I decide that the white background isn't exactly enough. I need something else in my life. So what I am going to do is go ahead and change, right? Like I'm gonna change over to what makes the most sense for me. And what that looks like is it looks like a black background with a white cardstock on top that has been trimmed down 3/4 of an inch on each side. Now, I really think that matting colorful pattern papers or even white pattern paper really just makes it pop. Now, would I do this with every single layout? No, because you don't need the look of that. But I am a fan of matting things in black every once in a while to give me that little bit of pizzazz and I almost said pizzam. We might have just made up a new word, people. Pizzazz and pizzam. That's what that matted black cardstock gives you is pizzazz and pizzam. So what I am doing is just going to matte many of the things, not all of the things. This thicker kind of rainbow order paper is not going to be matted in the black cardstock, but the rainbow paper is. This striped paper is going to be matted. And then I think I even matte my photo. And what that does is it gives me the differentiation between the patterns. Now, sometimes a pattern can layer over a pattern and it be beautiful. Sometimes it can layer over a pattern and it's just bad. And then, of course, sometimes it can layer over a pattern and it kind of muddles. And that's the way I was feeling with all of these really bright and colorful papers. They were really muddling together and I was losing the oomph behind each of the papers that I wanted it to have. So this little thin black border does it beautifully. So now you can see I have multiple rainbows. I've got the thick rainbow, I've got the diagonal rainbow, and I've actually got rainbows. Now, none of these are truly in rainbow order with the Roy G. Biv, and that's it. There are other colors on there, but I can pretty confidently say this is very rainbow-esque, and I am completely pleased with it. Now, because I have such kind of graphic, bold pattern paper and the big black and white contrast, there's not going to be a whole heck of a lot of decoration on this page. And I also didn't want to get into the little cute minutia details with the clusters and the bits and the tucking, because I felt like that would take away from kind of this like pizzazz and pizzam we got going on. I want a little bit of decoration, a little bit of something to give it some lift and some dimension, but not a whole lot. I even decided not to put enamel dots or even a splatter on here, because I felt like once I finished with what I had finished, it was good, right? Like I didn't feel the need to add more. So more is not more in this instance for me. I am going to bring in some decoration though, right? So I've got this kind of almost hot pink Viewmaster piece that is just like half a piece left out of whatever other project I had used it on. So I'm going to place that down on the page. I went ahead and used this kind of as a tab instead of like a hangover tab where it's got the pointy end. I decided to tuck it up in there. And then this little foam car thing has been sticking on my tripod leg for a hot minute. It's been there a hot minute. And I don't remember why I stuck it on the tripod leg, because I was like, ooh, I can use that for something. Don't know. Who in the heck knows what I stuck it up there for? But it's going to go on this layout, right? It doesn't look like a Tesla, but it's a car, and a Tesla is a car, so it's going to work. I do have this tag that I put the car on, and then I am going to, oh goodness, I am going to just tuck it under the photo. And then I am trying to figure out what I want to do up here, right? I'm kind of like, all right, so there's yellow, or there's orange and pink right here, and yellow is a close color to this, like on that rainbow paper. So I'm going to bring in the yellow tag. I'm also looking for other things to bring in. I am just trying things out so that I can kind of put a similar color to where it is on the big kind of stripy, bold, rainbowy bit right here. And I am just, digging through the stash and not exactly sure what in the heck I am doing. I do find this faux black and white ribbon bow tie, and that little bow is going to go onto the tag so that there isn't a naked tag hole. I grabbed this big black die cut heart, and I decide that I'm going to put it up here at the top, just to bring in another bit of that black color and just really make it pop against the rainbow. I have this tiny word phrase that says "color my world," and that is going to go over top of that orange tab that I have decided to treat as an under the photo tab instead of an over the photo tab. And then I got to figure out what in the heck I am going to do up here. So again, I'm looking for similar colors that are in that rainbow, that stripy rainbow bit. I'm not looking to put exact embellishment, and exact color on top of it. If the colors overlap a little, I'm okay with that, obviously, because the pink, I don't even think the pink touches the pink in it, that pink Viewmaster slide, but I am good with it. I'm digging through my labels. I love me some labels, but you guys, I am almost out of my fun color labels, right? Like, I am almost only down to neutrals, and that kind of makes me sad. I love me some colorful labels. Okay, so I decided to layer it up there, and I am liking what is going on. I decided to put the word over top of the heart, and then the label underneath of the heart, and it really just works for me. I also bring in yet another heart because it's got some rainbow stripes, and it looked weird on the foam car. It kind of made it look like a VW bus, um, and I didn't want that. So I layered it over top of the black heart. Now I'm going to use these black letter stickers, and I'm going to spell out, I don't know where these yawns are coming from. I'm going to spell out rainbow because the title is going to be Rainbow Road. I do decide that I need to move that tag over a little bit and move the word rainbow over a little bit, because while I am okay with it going past the rainbow striped paper, I really don't want it to cover the join of the black and the white paper. I want to keep it, I don't want the two to touch, right? Like I don't want the black letter stickers to touch the black cardstock, and I am just going to adjust that a little bit. I'm also looking for other letters to write out the word road. I don't want my font to be in the same ones. I thought I was going to take a P and Frankenstein up an R, but you guys, it was not Frankensteining for me. So I am going to get rid of that and go to the newer packet of these stickers, and lo and behold, I am almost out of the capital R's, right? Like R, which is weird because I don't feel like R. Every time I say R, I want to go R. I don't feel like R is usually a big letter for me that I use up quickly, but for some reason it has been recently. I am digging through some letter stickers trying to figure out what I want to use, because I honestly don't want to get up the 3 steps it takes me to get to my letter stickers and find new ones. I want to use the ones that are already around me in my stash and my piles of things. And I do find these tile ones right here. And then what I am doing is finding a marker color that is similar and close enough to the color of the letter, because I don't have the right letters in these tile stickers. I need to change my C into an O, and I need to change my V into an A. And then I just added a little bit of the marker on each of the other letters too, for a little bit of continuity in that letter sticker. I'm going to journal about the fact that in this Tesla it had Rainbow Road mode, and we felt like we were in the video game on the Rainbow Road level, which is always the hardest level, and how fun it was. So yes, there is journaling, and I am writing in cursive, which I don't feel like I do a whole heck of a lot. I feel like most of the time my journaling is in print on my layouts. Maybe I'm wrong, but that is just how I'm kind of feeling and remembering it. So anyway, here are a couple of close-ups. Thanks so much for watching, you guys. I really appreciate it. I seriously do appreciate the time that you guys spend with me on a daily basis. Anyway, guys, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you guys again real soon for another video.